Hi everyone, welcome back to Beauty Beyond 40. Today's video is about my latest Jowls test. I'm doing a side-by-side comparison of two radiofrequency devices, the Tripollar Envig Edge versus the Newa. I'm going to tell you all about this latest test that I'm doing, but before we do that, if you're new here, hi, my name's Trina. I'm 49 years old. I make videos mostly about beauty devices, so if you're interested in that topic, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, where I post a lot of other content like sneak peeks of devices I'm testing and giveaways and promos. So I will leave links to all of that down in the description if you want to go check it out later. So if you've been watching my channel this year, you know that 2025 is the year of the jowls. I've already made a lot of progress in testing devices on my jowls, and I've been watching in the photos, my jowls are getting better and better as I really focus in on consistently testing this area. So I'm really hopeful that by the end of this year, my jowls are going to be in really great shape. Before you say you don't have any jowls, my answer is exactly. These devices can be used for preventative purposes, and I don't have any Botox or filler, no injectables, I've had no work done, I'm turning 50, and it's proof that you don't need to do those things to keep your face really smooth. As long as you are doing things at home consistently that safely stimulate collagen and elastin production, you can keep your face from aging. So I'm hoping that I'll never have to get any injectables if I can keep using the best devices on the market to smooth out fine lines and wrinkles and to lift and tighten and tone my face and my neck and my chest. That's what I'm really passionate about. So today's video is focused on the Envig Edge versus the Newa, and the reason I'm doing this test is because I get asked this all the time. Even though they're both radio frequency devices, they're so different, and everyone wants to know which one's better at tightening the skin. And I don't know. I know they both work because I've done standalone tests with these devices over the years on their own and looked at before and after photos, and I have videos on my channel you can go watch to see the results from those tests, but I've never done a side-by-side comparison on a specific area of my face. So I'm focusing in on the jowls area, so from the nasolabial fold down to the marionette line and underneath the chin here in that turkey neck area, I'm testing this whole area to see if I can tighten this up with these devices. So I'll talk you through the differences of these devices really quickly, and then I'll tell you about the schedule that I'm going to follow. I have a demo, and then I'll talk about next steps. So this is the Tripollar Envig Edge, and this device just came back into stock. You can get it globally and you can shop it in the US if you shop from the Canadian site. I'll leave all the links and promo codes down in the description if you're interested in shopping either of these devices, but this one is a radio frequency device that tightens the skin, but it also resurfaces the skin. I like to say it's like microneedling without the needles. You can see these little holes here. When you pulse this device on your face, it's actually doing two things sequentially that's happening so fast it feels like one pulse, but there's one pulse of energy that ablates the top layer of skin to open up microchannels to send the second pulse, the radio frequency pulse of energy, to the dermis to tighten the skin. So it's resurfacing your skin and tightening your skin at the same time with every pulse. So it's a really incredible device that's very popular. It's much more expensive than the Newa because of the extra technology in it that ablates the top layer of skin. It does not require any gel. You use it on clean, dry skin. You turn it on. I put it on the third level, the highest level, because I don't have sensitive skin. And then you push the button to pulse the device. And I'm just doing it here in this jowls area just to do an isolated test to see how well it tightens this up. It does feel a little bit hot. I barely feel it. And I sometimes can feel a little prick, but it's very, very rare that I will feel that. Other people have commented on my channels that they really feel this device and they can't use it on level 3. They say it's a spicy device, but I don't really feel it. The only time I've felt it intensely is if my skin is a little bit wet. Like if I start to sweat and I'm doing it on my forehead, I'll do a pulse of the device and it will sting, and I am a little bit surprised, but that's really the only time. Like I don't feel this device. So I guess it just depends on your skin sensitivity. So that's how this device works. And then the Newa is a standalone radio frequency device. It heats up and sends the heat to the dermis to stimulate collagen and elastin production, but it does not resurface the top layer of your skin. So it's just sending the heat to the dermis. And this one is the one I like to use that's corded. You plug it in, and you put a little bit of gel on, and then you have to use this one for 4 minutes in each section of your face you're doing. So since I'm just focusing on this area here, I'm doing 4 minutes of this whole mouth area from nasolabial fold down to the marionette line to underneath the chin here. I'm doing that for 4 minutes to tighten up this jowls area. So right away, a really big difference is that you do not use gel for this one. This one requires gel. This one is done in literal seconds because you just stamp it across your face and you're done. This one takes 4 minutes to do the treatment. And technically you would do 4 minutes like on the lower portion of your face here, and another 4 minutes like underneath your turkey neck here. So I just decided to do 4 minutes because there's an automatic timer and I can just stand in front of the mirror and use it on this area and it will shut off after 4 minutes. So you'll see in the demo portion, I'm just using it all along this area and spreading it across this whole area to get the 4 minutes done. But that'll be a really good side-by-side comparison. And the frequency of use is pretty similar. The Envig Edge I'm using 3 times a week, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the Newa I'm doing 4 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'll do a Saturday, and I'll make sure to wait at least 24 hours between that Friday and Saturday. I might push it to Sunday if I can't get it done on Saturday. So it will be one weekend day that I'll do for the 4th time. I'll make sure to wait at least 24 hours in between treatments because I don't want to overdo it. It's very important that you never overdo it and use your devices too much, especially when you're using heat to stimulate collagen. Stick to the schedule because if you think that you're going to use it longer or more days, it's going to give you results faster. That is not the case. You could damage your skin and you really want to stick to the manual. So 3 times a week for this one, 4 times a week for this one, and that will be for a 30-day test. And I have it in a paper calendar. I used to use this little calendar and it's gotten so full because I'm working on so many different things that I have this huge calendar now where I list what I'm doing each day. So I've got my Envig Edge and my Newa, and that's going to take me into April. To the end of April, that's when I'm going to finish this test. I already have the before photos. I will take a set of after photos, and I cannot wait to see which one's going to do a better job. Let me know which one you think is going to do a better job. It seems like the Newa will do a better job because you're spending 4 minutes of concentrated time and effort on that jowls area, and this one is done so quickly, but we will find out. But I'm really curious to know what you think. And neither of these devices cause my pigment to flare because I do have melasma and a lot of people are worried about that. And this device actually ablates the top layer of skin. So in theory, it should help with hyperpigmentation. And it helped a little bit on my skin, but my melasma and hyperpigmentation is just really persistent. It's really stubborn. And so I don't use this for hyperpigmentation anymore because I don't really see drastic results. I'm really focusing on just tightening my jowls. And the Newa also does not flare my pigment at all. It sends the heat to the dermis. So that's where the magic is happening, not on the surface of my skin. Even though your skin will get a little bit red while you're using it, it will not stay red, it will go away, and it will not cause any pigment to flare. At least it hasn't for me. And neither of these devices cause facial fat loss. They do not melt fat. People ask me that all the time. I do not use any devices on my channel that will cause facial fat loss. They do not do that. I've been using these devices for years and I haven't lost any fat. So don't worry about that. They will not do that. So now I'll show you a quick demo of how I will be using these 2 devices for my 30-day test. So I will show you how I use both devices, starting with the Envig Edge, and I just take the top off and put it on level 3. That's the highest level. That's the level I use. And then I simply press the device against my skin and push the button to pulse the device. And you can see how quickly I am done. And yes, I did do under the chin here, and I forgot to record that section for some reason. And now I'm moving on to the Newa device. I take the top off, put on some gel across the electrodes, and then I spread the gel across the treatment area to make sure it's nice and covered. And then I put it on level 2, the highest level, push the button, and then I'm going to start doing fast circles in one area to start. And it takes a while for the light to turn green, which means you've reached the optimal temperature for skin tightening. So just be patient and keep moving the device until it will eventually turn green. And then you know you've reached the optimal temperature. There we go, it's green. And then the goal is to keep the light green as much as possible as you work the entire area. And I've sped up the demo here so you don't have to watch the entire 4-minute demo, but I'm just moving the device in quick, small circles across the entire area from marionette line down to nasolabial fold, underneath the chin, getting the whole jowls area. And when the 4 minutes are up, the device automatically will stop. It actually vibrates and I know that I'm done with the section, and that's it for that side of my face. My face is a little bit red, but that's completely normal and it will fade after just a few minutes. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, leave a comment, share with a friend, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the results from this test and you don't miss any of the other videos I have planned to test my jowls throughout the end of 2025. So I thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!